Hey, it's a busy old life, and we're going to talk this time a little bit about something called lifestyle planning. And let's put this into context first of all. I work with a lot of international sports individuals, and it's a busy, pressurised life. And I've heard people come along and say, you make huge sacrifices. Let's put that to bed. First of all, if you want to be a top referee, it's not about sacrifice. Sacrifice is a negative word. It means you have to give up a lot. You only give up a lot when you're pursuing something you don't really want. If you want to be a really great referee, you don't sacrifice anything because you're doing something you want to do. You make choices about what you do want to do and choices about what you don't want to do because it won't enable you to achieve your vision or your purpose. So that's where we need to start when we're talking about planning our lifestyle. We don't start straight away about diet and exercise and rest and recuperation, all those things. We sit down quietly and think, right, what is it I want to achieve? What is my purpose? What is my vision? Having done that, you've identified that, identify your key performance areas. Those things that if you focus upon will enable you to achieve what you want. Now, if one of your key performance areas is going out drinking, staying up night, going to nightclubs, that's great, that's a choice you make. But ask yourself, will that enable me to become the best referee I can be? I think the answer is probably no. And therefore you make a choice to identify other key performance areas such as rest, recuperation, health, happiness, family, friends, earning a living. Now, I don't know what those key performance areas are going to be for you, but you will do. But select them on the clear understanding that if I focus in these areas, it will enable me to achieve what I want to achieve. So first thing is identify your vision and your purpose, identify your key performance areas, and start making choices. Now, how you make these choices, I may be able to help you with. There's lots of things that you will be asked to do as a referee. First of all, ask yourself, is it in one of these key performance areas? Obviously, if it is, you're going to make choices to do those things in priority to other things. But there's something else that will happen. Other people will put you under pressure to get you to do the things they want you to do. And they will make these things urgent. They'll put a time pressure on it. And urgent things typically get done because of the time pressure. Human animals respond to pressure by activity, by doing stuff. And we're typically drawn to urgent things. There's a time limit on. The pressure is greatest in this area. Let's do that stuff. And that's fine. Unfortunately, things that are urgent are often urgent for other people and not for us. I want you to think differently. Think in two areas. Is this urgent or is this important? It's very strange that when we have moments of reflection, we often sit down and I call them bollocks moments. Bollocks moments are when you discover that you've been doing lots of urgent stuff and have forgotten about the important stuff. Now we go. Be proactive. Identify which key performance areas are vitally important, short term and long term, and that has to be the start of your priority list. Do what is important. When you've done the important stuff, if you've got time left over, then do the important and urgent stuff. Then of course you might get stuff that's just urgent. Is it urgent for you or is it urgent for other people? And is their urgency going to get you to do what you need to do, which is the important stuff? Then of course there's other stuff, which is it's not urgent and it's not important, but it is quite good fun. And we often do those things as well. The big stuff, the important stuff, the stuff that will enable you to achieve what you want to achieve, your vision, your purpose, are those things that are important. First of all, high priority, I'm going to do that. Second priority, it's important and it's urgent. Then we draw a line. If it's not urgent and it's not important, say no. We run lots of time management courses, and do you know what? I'm going to give you the short version. Do the things that are important, and the things that aren't important, say no. That will upset some people because it might be important to them and urgent to them, but it's not to you. That's where we come straight the way back to what I said at the beginning. Identify your vision and your purpose. Identify the key performance areas. Identify what's urgent and important. Do what's important first, do what's urgent and important second, and the rest say no. To start with, people will be upset. But you're not making a sacrifice, you're making a choice. Making great choices is really important. And if you do these things, you plan it out, lifestyle planning, you will create the referee you want to be, because you'll be fit, you'll be healthy, you'll be dynamic, be full of life, you have a good family support around you. All those key performance areas will be in place. So there's some thoughts for you. Don't forget, lots of articles, lots of information on the website. Plan your lifestyle, enjoy your refereeing.